Well, it's time again for a trip into Holly Clegg's Trim and Terrific Kitchen. And this month, Holly and AJ show us a great way to cook up Louisiana beef in one of the best inventions ever, the Crock-Pot.
Holly Clegg's Trim and Terrific Kitchen is brought to you by the Louisiana Crawfish Promotion and Research Board. Louisiana Crawfish, ask before you eat. By the Louisiana Rice Promotion Board. Rice, a world of great ideas. And by the Louisiana Beef Industry Council. Beef, it's what's for dinner.
Hey there folks, welcome to Holly Clegg's Trim and Terrific Kitchen. I am AJ Sabine along with Holly Clegg. And Holly, when people think of June, they think of barbecue and brisket.
That's right. And unfortunately, my husband doesn't barbecue, which leaves me to barbecue, which leaves me to cook my brisket inside. A lot of people don't realize brisket is wonderful cooked inside your house.
But something tells me you have a trim and terrific way to prepare brisket.
I do. Okay, so we're going to start with the brisket. Now, I really prefer to get the, at the grocery store, they'll trim it for you. You could buy the big briskets, they're a little less expensive. Of course, we're using Louisiana beef. So I get the Louisiana brisket trimmed, and then I trim a little more fat off. But brisket is a little fattier meat because that's what makes it so tender. Our marinade is not a marinade, it's like a rub. So we're just going to use chili powder all over, and that sort of gives it a little smoky flavor. You would do it on all sides, but I don't want to get my hands dirty.
I understand.
And this is garlic powder. Now, I'm using garlic powder, so if you're one of these that likes garlic, use as much as you want. It doesn't matter. And then we're doing a little pepper. This is a little, makes it better. All right, now, Kitchen 101, which is my easiest cookbook, has a Crock-Pot chapter, and everybody loves to cook in a Crock-Pot. So, cooking your brisket in a Crock-Pot, it means it's done, you know, the whole day. I personally like these bags. I find them in the grocery because it's easy cleanup, and you know me, I'm not into washing dishes. All right, so we're gonna put it there.
Okay.
And here's our secret ingredient in here. It's Diet Dr. Pepper. Just pour the whole thing in. And that sort of tenderizes the meat and gives it a little liquid and sweet. Oh, wonderful flavor, easy to prepare. And you can cook this in the oven, like 300 degrees for 4 or 5 hours. So, all right, now while that's cooking, I have a really special mango barbecue sauce. I think I make the brisket for the sauce, so come over here. All right, so with this, let me grab a spatula. Okay, so with this, we just saute our onions, just a little onion, and then we're gonna add a little lemon juice, a little ketchup. I really do think I make this recipe for the barbecue sauce. It makes a lot, and I would keep it in my refrigerator to use as my #1 barbecue sauce. A little Worcestershire sauce, we always like that. And here is mango chutney. Now again, you can find this in the grocery store. It's usually where your Worcestershire sauce and ketchups are, not where your jellies. And this is a mango hot chutney, which really just, it adds a perfect bit of sweet and heat all in one. So this is it. AJ, we're just gonna let this stir, let it cook on a low heat for about 5 or 10 minutes, and we're done.
That's it?
That's it. So our brisket is cooking, and then I'm gonna show you something else. I believe 2 for the price of 1. We're gonna use our brisket, which is all tender and wonderful, and make something else with it. Stay tuned.
And folks, when we get back, we'll show you this decadent s'mores cookie dessert. Stick around, we'll be right back. All right, folks, we're back. Thank you so much for sticking around. And Holly, before I taste this, I want to let folks at home know that Louisiana producers who grow or produce beef also participate in the Farm to Table program. There's one producer down in New Iberia that actually raises beef here in Louisiana and delivers them directly to your favorite restaurants.
No, it's wonderful. I think that's great.
So what is the magic of this brisket? What is the trick?
The trick is you do nothing with it. It cooks in a crock pot or in your oven, and you forget about it. Unless you're in your home and you have that wonderful smell going on. What I like about this recipe, it's easy, and the mango barbecue sauce is fabulous. But we're doing 2 meals. Turn it into brisket quesadillas. I've even done brisket sliders, and they're wonderful to use leftovers, or people like to meal plan. Brisket freezes well. In fact, what I do usually is I'll make the brisket ahead of time, freeze it, it cuts easier, any fat rises to the top and get it off. Really trim and terrific. Now, Oh my goodness, this s'mores cookies, when you think of barbecue, you think of brisket, you think of s'mores. Well, you don't have to go to a campfire to have s'mores cookies. We have all the components of those melt in your mouth s'mores with Hershey's, marshmallows, and actually the cookies are made with graham crackers, crumbs. And these freeze well. I'm a big freezer of cookies because I have a confession. I go in my freezer every night and eat 2 cookies. I try to limit it to 2.
How do you do that and maintain this beautiful figure of yours? How do you do that?
I eat trim and terrific. I use my cookbook, and you could use my cookbook as well. I have a special discount today. It's TWILA 25. You can go to my website, hollyclegg.com, hit shop, and put in the discount TWILA 25. Kitchen 101 and all my books are available to you, and they're already, less on my website, but get them anywhere. This is Kitchen 101, and this is all from that book today, has menus, and it's actually from the barbecue section, the barbecue chapter. A lot of people like to know what menus, and everything has your nutritional information and your diabetic exchange. Done.
Holly, I've got to compliment you. This mango sauce is just, c'est magnifique. It's really, really good.
And I think the mango chutney gives it that perfect amount of heat and a little sweetness to it, and I love mangoes.
Well, thank you so much, Holly. And folks at home, if you guys want any more information about Louisiana beef or any of the recipes that Holly and I are preparing in her kitchen, you can always log on to our website at twilatv.org.
And you could also sign up on my website for my monthly menu newsletter. It has great menus and newsletter information about what's going on each month.
That's all from here, folks. We'll see you next time. Take care.
Holly Clegg's Trim and Terrific Kitchen was brought to you by the Louisiana Crawfish Promotion and Research Board. Louisiana Crawfish, ask before you eat. By the Louisiana Rice Promotion Board. Rice, a world of great ideas. And by the Louisiana Beef Industry Council. Beef, it's what's for dinner.